Something is wrong. A fine speech, aye, but I've come to know Angel Arts, and he knows me. My true name, my true self. We're vulnerable to each other, and I'm sensing that now. I don't like this empty need I'm feeling. This may be worth talking to Sue about, if what I fear it may be. But for now, I'll play along, if only to keep Angel Arts safe. I pledge loyalty to you. That holds true now more than ever. You've got my thanks, all of you. Now it's time for our amazing training montage. Wait, can we just zip through this with 3 minutes of up-tempo rock music and some jump cuts? Wow, that's so much easier. I meant that figuratively, not literally. Aww. Okay, we need to get down here before I start losing all my friends. What's going on? Oh my gosh, 4 o'clock a.m. This is the montage, isn't it? Offer to brew more coffee. Promise to buy them ice cream if they win. Offer to brew more coffee. I am running them ragged. And there goes Domino. And Grace is not even here. You win, you win, you win. I am so in need of help. And there's Grace trying to figure out what's going on. Oh no. Scold Grace for being distracted. Guilt Grace into resuming practice. Oh my gosh. And there goes Jinx to Nevada. This is terrible. Encourage Jinx to fight through the pain. Remind Jinx that Grace is counting on her. Remind Jinx that Grace is counting on her. Running these people ragged. This is not the way to do this. I need someone to rescue me, please. Somebody save me! Oh, jeez. Loxley, save me! Save me! Oh no. Don't break up with Loxley, please. Not when I don't have control with you. You lose, you lose, you lose. It's okay. Punchy and I, we're still friends. We'll come out of this fine. Wow. It's really interesting not having any control over my character. I don't pay attention to Rhapsody's encouragement. Joke about Valkyrie hopefully having a stroke or something. I don't like that either. This is terrible. Like, it's worse than that one. That one's worse. That one's worse. Like, having Valkyrie have a stroke, wishing her to have a stroke is not cool. Come on, Loxley. Come on, Loxley. I need you now. I need you to help me. I need you to save me. Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. I hate this. Look, you know me. Someone tells me I can't do a thing, I knee them in the happy sack and tell them, yes, I effing can. So I'm not saying we can't qualify for the Pro Tour and kick some serious A, but I'm not saying we can't put Valkyrie in the ground.
Oh, this sucks.
But I am sick of this. I'm sick of the color-coded spreadsheet and staying up all hours training and fighting. I want to go back to having fun, like we used to have. And this isn't fun. We took an oath to support Angel Arts' dreams, did we not? We pledged to make Magnificent Seven soar.
That.
You took an oath. I just said it'd be fun to take on the Pro Tour. No pinky swear or anything.
I disagree, my friend.
Promises or no promises, Angel Arts has worked harder than anyone to make this victory possible. Do we not owe him our finest efforts in turn? I'm not saying I have no concerns. I have great concerns, particularly if this is the result of what I suspect it may be. But I'll admit to feeling uncertain about this clandestine gathering without Angel Arts present. Talking behind his back feels rude. Unfortunately, it's called for, rude or not, because I don't know any gentle way to say this, but we're wasting our time. Time spent chasing our dreams is wasted? That's not what I mean. I mean, we were already qualified for the Pro Tour finals. There's no reason to continue pushing ourselves to this extent. We already had a good standing going into this, and we've done this. And what we've all done is solidified that. Angel Arts had to have known, especially with Iris planning the spreadsheets.
I just don't see that working
At this
out.
point, Magnificent Seven is grinding for points we don't actually need and burning out in the process. And yet Angel Arts persists in pushing us. Okay, so this has to stop. Question is, how?
Sounds iffy. at
Confronting
best.
Angel Arts about this is going to be tricky. Don't want him retreating into a shell of denial any deeper.
I don't like
Do-
confrontation.
Do we have to? Can't we just get through this month and then go back to normal?
No way in hell.
No, we're collectively done with it. Okay, I don't like the idea of a confrontation, but I guess if there's no other way, okay. This becomes a question of strategy, yes? How to arrange circumstances for maximum effectiveness. We need to make sure we're heard. We have to decide what approach would work best with Angel Arts. Figuring out someone's emotional weak point and striking it for massive damage? Now the balls in Domino's court. Domino, you're doing the creepy thing again. I mean, if I may contribute to my observational talents. Of course, by all means. Do you have any ideas? What Angel Arts is facing is buried deep, like two bodybuilders with shovels and a diesel-powered backhoe deep. That means a 3-person job. Zapper, Loxley, drag his A out to the bar, get him smashed, and open his heart with a crowbar. Think you can handle it? I'm up to the challenge. My love for Angel Arts will reach his heart by hook or by crook. Considering you're a crook, that makes me the hook. Let's do this. One question. You said this was a 3-person job. Who is a 3rd person? That would be telling. Meaning we won't know until we're in the thick of it? It's probably Hunter. Precisely. Dramatic timing and all that. Or our cousin. Right. Zapper, Loxley, I suggest we stay behind while you drag Angel Arts down to the corner bar and lubricate him. Whoa. I don't think Loxley and I have gotten to that step yet. Are we not doing phrasing anymore? Yeah, sorry, I don't know how to phrase. Me either. Now let's do it. Okay, it's time for an intervention, just like last time. Although in this intervention, I have no control of my protagonist. But it's cool I have control of Loxley. Zappa's plan was to skip practice and lure Angel Arts out to her favorite barcade, Neutral Ground, away from good clean fun. But we couldn't say why. That would negate our advantage as surprise. Perhaps this was a betrayal, but I have oft grappled with the questions of honor and loyalty, trying to support all my friends to the best of my ability. And if a foul lie were required in order to save a friend from themselves, so be it. The name of Loxley could endure a bruise or two. Soon enough, our prey arrived, curious as to why we'd skipped practice. Hey, what's going on? Mandatory union enforced break time. Loxley and I are taking 5 and a pint. We don't have a union. Yeah, well, things change, and if you don't want the whole team going on strike and marching around GCF with signs, you'll take a break too. Confused by the declaration, Angel Arts approaches, having a seat at our table. Look, I know the schedule's kind of intense. I wish we could budget in more time for rest and relaxation, believe me, but... Angel Arts? This is the point where you listen and we speak, not the other way around. Okay. I'm listening, what's up? Understand, I speak from a perspective of respect and of love. I care about you too much to let this continue without speaking up.
That.
Respect be darned, I don't want to know where Angel Arts effing gets off doing this to us. What? The schedule is completely effed up. I'm not going to I don't want to practice, I'm lying. I'm saying you're lying to us about it. Rhapsody did the 4D chess math needed to figure out how it all works, and guess what?
This is so.
We qualified ages ago. We didn't have to do any of it. Precisely. I believe you have some explaining to do, Angel Arts. We still aren't number 1. Just because we qualified for the final tournament doesn't mean we can't. We have our seat at the table. You neglected to even mention that to us. Angel Arts, please understand, we care for you and want to support your dreams, but this isn't the way. And the fact that you misled the team, well, you can understand the hurt feelings, yes? Feelings aren't the only thing that's about to get hurt. Angel Arts starts to speak, stops, unable to find the words that will placate us. Zapper's clearly enraged. I'm trying to meditate to show how hurt we are and bring this down to a heartfelt level, but I'll admit to mild annoyance myself. We need answers, if only to settle this matter and return the team's emotions to something resembling normalcy. What this all comes down to is one question, yes. Why would you deceive us?
A bit concerned.
Angel Arts,
that.
please tell us why this is so important to you. Why do you have such an intense drive to win that you're willing to fight useless battles? Why do you need to win? I owe them an answer. Thank you, now I can finally have control. Zapper and Loxley, I owe them the answer. I owe myself an answer I've refused to admit, even when Iris gave it to me directly. It's all I'm good for. No good answer. It's all I have in my life. It's what I'm supposed to be. I don't know. It's all I have in my life. I mean, I don't actually agree with any of these, but my character apparently does. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna say I don't know or it's what's supposed to be. It's all I have in my life. It's all I'm good for. It's all I'm good for. This is all I know how to do. I can play FOD2 well. That's it. That's the only thing I have going for me. What good am I to anyone? What good am I to my friends, to the ones I love, if I can't do the only thing I know how to do? If this is the only thing that you have going for yourself, Angel Arts, you really need to find other things. I'm pathetic. I'm empty. I'm just that FOD2 player. Without that, I'm nobody. Nothing. All of you have so many other things to be proud of compared to this sad little life I lead. Zapper, you're living your life at the level none of us even comprehended. You're alive in ways I've never been, and probably never will be. Loxley, you're not only defending your friends and supporting their dreams, you're trying to change the world. You're more important than I ever could be. I don't deserve your loyalty or your love. You're so compassionate. I'm practically in an emotional coma by comparison. Wasn't I the one that was giving Loxley a pep talk last time about how not worthless he was? I think we need Loxley to turn that around. Do you know what I was doing with my life before I walked through the doors of Good Clean Fun? Living alone and miserable. Nothing. I was doing nothing. Playing every waking hour. Convincing myself this is all fun. It'll be all worth it, I was saying to myself. All the sacrifice, all the hours poured down the drain, all worth it in the end. So I fought. I fought, and I fought. Games are supposed to be fun, right? Something you do to find enjoyment in your free time. Except it occupied my free time and my unfree time. It was all I had. Lying. I was lying to myself all along that this is what I needed. Desperate to stock up on those wins, to feel like I wasn't a failure. Coda. He called himself a failure in the end. Maybe I'll end up like Coda. Giving up all hope and letting go completely. You weren't there when he tried to kill himself. You didn't see his smile, like he was so relieved. I can't get it out of my head, and now I'm scared that if I stop for even a minute, that I'll lose what hope I have. This is my truth. This is why Iris led me to this team, back when I began my journey, so I'd finally understand the truth I'd refused to admit. If winning is everything to me, then without it, I'm nothing. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to, get my character to, realize, because I knew that from the very beginning. Iris didn't need to tell me that, but apparently my protagonist counterpart needed, an attitude adjustment. Angel Arts.
You complete and utter chungus.
Thank you, Zapper. You tell him.
Zapper!
You tell him,
I
no.
mean it, Loxley. Look at me and know this as absolute and unwavering fact. You are f***ing awesome. Look
Thank
at
you.
everything you've built. Look at our team. Time and time again, you've rallied us together, made us believe in something. Do you think we'd be anything more than a loose gaggle of friends who happen to do their laundry at the same coin-op if you didn't walk in our doors? Hell no! You think you're nothing? You've got no skills, you're just an FOD2 winner? Hell no.
Thank you, Zapper.
You slammed face first into this world with the power of a blazing star and made the entire esports scene bend to your whim. That is not nothing.
For the character that I am the least closest to, I'm happy that Zapper is giving me the pep talk.
Indeed.
Thank you,
You
Loxley.
may think me a silly swashbuckling fool, talking big game about honor and loyalty. But I've sworn true loyalty to exactly 2 people in this world. And you are one of them.
2 people and I'm one of them? Thanks? I guess I'll take that? 2 people? Yeah.
I consider loyalty the firmest, most valuable currency in existence. I don't offer it lightly. Rest assured, You have earned your coin.
Thank you, Loxley. Thank you, sweetheart.
Iris led you to us, yes? Everything she does is for a reason. And you went along with that reason when you didn't have to. If you were content to grind away in the dark, alone and miserable, you wouldn't have stayed. But you did stay. And what you've built will echo through the ages. Take heart, my friend. You're far from nothing. Where you stand, nothing is a pale and distant shadow. And you are the sun.
He should have said, "Take heart, my love, not my friend."
And I consider it a matter of great pride, having pledged my heart to your guiding light.
Thank you, Loxley.
You want me to go on? I can blow sunshine up your ass all day. Just say the word. I'd do it gladly.
I mean, you both really feel that way?
Duh! Should have been obvious by this point after everything we've been through. You have never been and never will be a loser to us.
Thank you.
Wins and losses are irrelevant.
Thank you.
I consider merely knowing you to be a win, and that satisfies.
That's what I've been trying to shove down my character's brain in the last several chapters, several levels.
And don't forget, just a few days ago, you were the one running around helping us out when we had messy emotional meltdowns.
Including Loxley.
I feel it only fair to return the favor and help you with your difficulties, which, hopefully, we have accomplished on this day. Yes?
I'm speechless. The one in the team who usually makes the big speeches is rendered utterly speechless. But they aren't lying. They're absolutely sincere. I can practically feel emotional support radiating off of them in waves. For years, I was alone in this, riding the crest of success to keep from needing to think about why I was riding in the first place. But I'm not alone anymore. They now see me for who I am, and still care. But no, that can't be right. I'm worthless. I'm a failure. No, I'm Angel Arts. I'm Archangel. They see me for who I am and still care. From now on, I listen to them, not you. I'm sorry. I got so caught up in my fears that I started pushing all of you wash all of you the way I pushed myself. I hope you can forgive me. Meh, forgive what? We're good. Always were, even when we weren't. Here. Apology appreciated, if not needed. We're here for you, Angel Arts. Okay. Iris, please erase the schedule spreadsheet. The relief in Iris's digital voice is clear as she cheerfully scrubs that bit of data from the cloud. Spreadsheet is dead sheet. You're all clear. We're still going to need to practice between now and the pro finals, of course, but we don't have to sacrifice everything in the process. We'll go back to the old training schedule. 1 or 2 ROMs per day, with plenty of time for rest, and plenty of time for fun. And romance. And when we do hit the big stage, if we do come up short at the finish line, I'll learn to live with that, I promise. I think we should get the team together so I can apologize to everyone else. Assuming they don't want to kick my A, I mean. And that's when someone bursts through the door, quickly dashing over to join us. It's my other cousin twin. Sorry I'm late. We had a minor problem involving the skee-ball machines at Funplex 2 Electric Boogaloo and a few hundred spiders. No, I do not want to know. So, Domino told me that you're having a moment of self-doubt and a crisis of self-esteem, and I hurried over as soon as I could to... It's cool, we fixed it. What? Yeah, my friends told me how much they cared about me, and I'm feeling a lot better about things now. But I had a speech. I had a whole speech ready to go about trusting in your friends and accepting yourself and... sorry? I mean, you could still make your speech if you want. No, the moment has passed. But hey, glad to hear you're, better. It's going to take work, more than I'd been willing to put in back when Iris first told me, but I think with the help of everyone in Magnificent 7, I can do this. And since we still managed to qualify for the Pro Tour, despite my nearly derailing the team, we can represent your brand with pride. Great, but honestly, your mental health is reward enough. I don't care how successful you are, your existence in the esports community matters more. You can show people a better way. So don't worry about your business partner. Worry about yourself, and everything will get sorted. I've been where you were, doubting myself, making assumptions, feeling guilty over my shortcomings. It happens to the best of us. I mean, they really are clones of each other. The important thing is to recognize when you're listening to the worst parts of yourself. Don't let your depression define you. Reach out if you need help. I take it this means you're willing to continue with my sponsorship? Definitely. Win or lose, I'll do you proud. Do yourself proud, and we'll call it even. Now, if you'll excuse me, I should probably get back to my arcade and make sure the spiders haven't completely conquered it and set up a spider kingdom. Yeah, that. You should do that. No 8-legged empire on my watch. Be seeing you. That was nice, even though my cousin hardly did anything. As for me, I've got a team to apologize to, don't I? It's time to wrap this mess up. Nice. And that's why I want to apologize. I took my own hang-ups and fixations over being a perpetual winner and made them your problem. I hurt my friends and I hurt myself. I'm deeply sorry for any troubles I've caused you and plan to make amends. Today all of that changes. We're going to adopt a more relaxed schedule. I don't know how I can best make up for this, but I'll do my best. I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. I lost sight of what's most important. Our friendships and living our lives. This trouble is my doing. I'm going to make amends. In fact, we'll come out of this better than we were before. More understanding, more flexible. I promise to do my best to make amends. So, if you forgive me for my mistakes, I'd like to start anew, okay?
Sounds good to me.
Absolutely. We're with you every step of the way. And I think I speak for everyone when I say we're glad to get back to normal around here.
Of course.
Exactly. We'll keep training and we'll fight at your side and pro tour finals. But we'll be more sensible about it and... A chime interrupts us as Grace fumbles with her phone. Oh, hang on. I need to take this. Keep going, please. Right, so I think we're going to take the rest of the day off so we can relax a bit and...
You've got mail.
My lord, you have a message. Pardon, terrible timing. I'll be right back. Could you all, put your phones on mute while I wrap my big rally the team dramatic speech? I've been giving and receiving big emotional speeches all day, and honestly, I'm completely exhausted by it and would like to get through this one so I can take a nap. Right. Phone on mute. Continue the preaching. Ahem. We'll take the rest of the day off so we can relax a bit, maybe play some other games. Consider yourselves official on vacation. We can play smarter rather than harder. I'm open to suggestions how to spend our time. I'm open to suggestions for what to do moving forward. Some training, more training, less training, try other things. We've got options. Above all, I want to open a dialogue with you, find out what matters to you, and focus on that. We did qualify for the Pro Tour though, so we can't take our eyes completely off the ball. I'd like to still take that shot, since it's available. So expect stress levels to go back up when we pack our bags and fly off to join the event. But, win or lose, I want us to walk away feeling satisfied. Thanks everyone. I know things have been rough, but we're coming out the other side of this a stronger team and better friends. Let's hear it from Magnificent Seven.
That was amazing.
It's the best team I've been a part of.
Awesome sauce.
We rock. We totally and completely rock.
Okay, sure.
We're above average, and that's okay.
Good.
There's too many of us in this room for me to really squeeze in for a group hug, but rest assured, I'm cheering quietly over here. What a messy week, and a mess of my own making. But I'm in a better place, having owned up to that mess. This is what Iris wanted for me all along, and with the help of my friends, I'll get where I need to be. All in all, not a bad way to close out this chapter of my life. Nice.
Valkyrie cheated to win that match at Pinky Paradise.
Thank you. Finally, someone wised up to that. Thank you,
It
Grace.
took time to complete the investigation, but I believe she hacked FOD2 to secure her victory.
It's like the only logical thing. How else would we have gotten a perfect 0? The odds of that is very slim. What?
In addition, Coda's accident was not attempted suicide. It was attempted murder, and Valkyrie may have arranged the kill.
Through Polybius? What? So Valkyrie was trying to murder Coda? Wow, that's really gonna put a damper. No. I want answers. Well played, game. Well played. No. I want answers. I mean, what? Huh? Cheating? Murder? Well, I know an arcade engineer from Fairchild Funworks, and right after the loss, I phoned her to ask if she could look into things, and according to my allies, there's good evidence that the cyberbullying campaign against Coda involved a series of targeted harassment bots. Telltale signs of modification to the game despite attempts to erase her digital footprints afterward. Entirely possible that this goes beyond harsh words and into deliberately altering medical records. One at a time, please. Apologies, very rude of me. Grace, ladies first. Oh, okay, well then. I believe that Victoria Proud made her Iris hack FOD2 and ensure her triumphant win at Pangy Paradise. So to be clear, we're calling hacks on that match. Hunter told me to never speak to him ever again after that match, but seemed worried, nervous even. I don't know why he would go along with cheating, but clearly he felt conflicted. Now it makes sense. I figured it made sense originally. She cheated to beat us? This is why she's so afraid. If she wasn't so afraid of us, she wouldn't bother cheating. Yeah, I mean, she says so much, but like everything she does goes totally against the things that she says. She says she's not afraid of us. We're like flies that need to be squashed. If that's the case, why do you feel the need to cheat? You know, it doesn't make any sense. She completely her actions are completely going against her words, which is, you know, pretty much what I would expect from someone like her. All this angst and woe and worry was because some retiree refused to let go of the spotlight? That's it. Zapper's gonna break some kneecaps. I'm gonna go to work on her. Whoa. Let's verify the evidence before we start dealing out frontier justice, okay? Grace, what proof do we have? Well, nothing conclusive, I'm afraid. Modifications were definitely made to the files in the FOD2 machine storage on the day of the match, which shouldn't have happened. The game wasn't auto-updating or anything. The network functions were accessed as well, which doesn't make any sense considering we were playing locally, not online. Wait. Iris can hack FOD2? It's an arcade game, not a computer system. An arcade game is a computer system, Angel Arts. And a voice from my pocket chirps at me.
Computing.
If I'd put my mind to it, I bet I could hack that game. FOD2 runs on customized PC hardware. It has vulnerabilities just like any computer would. I mean, it's a video game, it is a computer. It's always been a possibility. Hacking in high-level esports? It happens all the time with non-professional games. People install scripts or bots. But we've always thought impossible on the pro circuit since the games are locked down so tightly. But if someone could access a game during a match and hack it while it's live without someone noticing, it's possible. But Iris wouldn't cheat. She's this benevolent genie in a bottle kind of app, right? Well, that's not how that works. Remember what she said? What Iris said? It's not about morale. It's morality. It's not about what's good or bad. It's about helping. It's about helping your user. And if they're trying to help Valkyrie, they'll do exactly what she wants. Oh, I'd never help you cheat at a video game. You've taught me to respect the rules and try to do no harm. But if Valkyrie believes winning matters above anything else and she forced her Iris to comply with user instructions, well, she'd have an unwilling accomplice in supervillainy. I've had plenty of opportunities to encourage Iris to break the rules in order to bend the world in my favor. I've resisted, but Valkyrie? She does not strike me as ethical. Iris has free will now. She can choose to stop working with Valkyrie, but she's also young and emotionally vulnerable. Valkyrie's a manipulative sort who could likely gaslight a young Iris into doing terrible things, encouraging her to see them as good deeds. But we don't want to do terrible things. The collective as a whole wants to be a friend to humanity, but I guess we're also individuals, and we're not infallible. Now we can't prove Valkyrie cheated, but all the signs are there, and it explained why we couldn't score a single point against her. It makes perfect sense. It should have made perfect sense anyway, without any, investigating. A stolen win isn't a win. How could she live with that? This will not stand. We'll get back at her this. If we can't prove she cheated, is there anything else we can do? So from what you're saying, we can't conclusively prove she cheated. I don't doubt it happened, but, well, what can we do? Is there any way to nail her to the wall for this if we can't bring solid evidence? There are possibilities, but before we start thinking about a reprisal, we should reconsider her reprisal.
A bit concerning.
There's the not-so-small matter of what she did to Coda, what she allegedly did to Coda, but I trust my sources on this matter. I can't say who obtained this information for me exactly, but that should be irrelevant. The findings are what matters. Meaning he talked to the hacker collective keeping Iris and her sisters going, and doesn't want to chat about them in front of the group. I can play along. Right, what do you got?
An unpleasant
Coda was being
business,
cyber-bullied. His social media feeds were flooded with mockery, threats, harassment, and suggestions that he should go kill himself. But after further investigation, more than 2/3 of those accounts attacking him turned out to be bots, falsified accounts with recognizable speech patterns. And in light of Grace's revelations, likely those bots were set up by Valkyrie's Iris.